I'm Laura Russell. I was Commissioner for the 224th General Assembly, labeled or named From Lament to Hope.
Hi, this is Bryce Preston. I am from Pleasantville, and I was the Young Adult Advisory Delegate from Lake Erie Presbytery to this year's General Assembly.
Greetings from General Assembly, which looks amazingly like the office in my house.
When Laura and Ronnie and I were elected last fall, we were so excited to go to Baltimore to be at this gathering of Presbyterians from across the country and around the world. But late this spring, as with so many other plans, we learned that General Assembly would have to be online this year because it wouldn't have been wise to meet in person, and because the convention center where we were supposed to meet in Baltimore had been converted into a field hospital to treat COVID-19 patients.
So this is the year that we did our homework and we did not go on the field trip. We had a special situation for us this year, and that was that we were going to meet remotely. We were going to sit and look at Zoom for 2 straight days.
So with this change came the opportunity to learn a little bit about technology. So for the past 4 or 5 assemblies, the General Assembly has voted on the Presbyterian website called PC Biz. And on PC Biz, we can easily see the overture that was being brought before the Assembly. We could read all about it right in the same webpage. And then we could vote, and we would instantly see the results of the vote that we had just done, both in a chart or a table and in a bar graph. So we each had that on one screen, and we each had a second screen where we could see the Zoom meeting, so we could see the moderators, the other delegates, or the videos that were being shown to us.
So that we didn't completely miss our opportunity, the 3 of us from Lake Erie Presbytery decided that we would meet together. So we have been meeting here at my home, and that has been lovely.
We had so much fun at Ronnie's house. We ate together, we got to talk about the votes together, we got to play with pets together, and we just had a great time.
As we began our adventure through a unique, awesome, and humbling experience, service leaders representing many different ethnic backgrounds from the 4 corners of the United States and Zoom choirs from the Baltimore area lamented about what has been happening in the world over the past several months and asking God for his strength, love, and hope. During Bible study, we took a closer look at Lamentations chapter 5, verses 20 and 21, which is basically asking why has God forgotten us and asking to be restored to him. And then we discussed our concerns over the past few months. We were taught that through lamenting we can repent, and once we repent, we can take action, and through action move into hope.
So some things that I want to take from this General Assembly, things I want to share with you, is that we were reminded once again that the church is not our buildings, that we are the church, that we are here to share the love of Jesus, and we do that by loving kindness, by doing justice, by walking humbly with our God. And that is the good news, that the church is not dying, but the church is reforming. Our stated clerk, J. Herbert Nelson, mentioned that we are stirred by the Spirit, and that congregations are the straws that stir the drink, that we are here for such a time as this, that we do have a purpose, and we are reforming.
As we continue to praise God, outgoing moderators Ville Marie and Cindy progress from lamenting the events of the past few months to repenting our actions and reactions, and encouraging us to make decisions during General Assembly so that we can finally turn to hope in what God can provide for us. God can accomplish far more than we can imagine and fill us with power, strength, and perseverance.
So it was interesting to spend time doing a lot of polity. And it was interesting to see people from across the country as they agreed by going like this. And we worshiped and we prayed together. One of the most inspirational parts of this General Assembly for me was the election of the two co-moderators. Gregory Bentley, who is an African American pastor from Alabama, and Leona Street Stewart, who is Native American from Lakes and Prairies. She works on the synod level. And to hear their story and to hear their voices was inspirational, and I think will be for the next 2 years, that we have opportunity to hear some voice of people groups who have gone through things that many of us have not gone through, and help guide us into how we can have a more just church, a more just society, how we can live into the call of Jesus to love God and to love our neighbor. And what is our neighbor, and how does that look?
As we closed our meeting, we meditated over events, decisions, and hope, and praised God for all He can give us. We focused on the current problems of the world and asked for God's forgiveness so that we could boldly take action to deal with these problems and thus create hope and a better future for all.
So that was the inspirational part of this, the hopeful part of this, dealing with a loss and watching it move to hope. Thank you.